Man, I've got some really conflicting thoughts on this one. On one hand, I really wish that we at ROR could have gone to this protest in person. I mean, look at how exciting this is. We had the whole gang here at this courthouse in New London, Connecticut. We obviously have the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Paul Reyes himself. We had Leroy Truth, we had FAPA, etc., etc. Imagine all the wonderful faces behind those great channels we could have had the opportunity to meet. But on the other hand, part of me is glad we didn't go because of one simple clip that we'll show you at the end of this video. A clip that, at the time of me recording this, is only available on Long Island Audit's Instagram. But as for the rest of this video, how do the public servants do in this situation? Do they honor their oath, or do they choose to violate rights? Before we find out, we the people, don't forget to leave us a big ol' thumbs up if you enjoy this content that we do, subscribe to the channel for more highlights like this, and leave us a comment down below on what your thoughts are, and maybe give us some laws or court cases that would pertain to what you're about to see. Speaking of which, here's a few snippets of the live streams between Long Island Audit and Leroy Truth.
The courtroom was packed, full of people. We still have people. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Make some noise! Make some noise!
Sean!
Yeah.
Sean!
Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Thank you. Let me see that. Look. Truckers against tyranny. Truckers against tyranny. Everything is reversed.
Drop the
Sergeant,
charges.
drop the charges. So unfortunately, I was arraigned today on felony voyeurism, criminal trespassing, and breach of the peace. Myself and my cameraman, and I pled not guilty. He pled not guilty, and they are not dropping the charges against me. The state's attorney here in New London is not dropping the charges. They added more conditions to this order of protection, keeping me away from Sgt Bryan Fahey's family, etc., not to third-party contact or anything like that. So it's just a little ridiculous that we're still facing this injustice. My next court date is September 9th. That is subject to change because the state's attorney, Paul Narducci, nice guy, I gotta tell you, nice guy. I can't say he wasn't. Very nice guy, very cordial guy, very respectful guy, very civil. I think it's unfortunate he didn't make a motion to dismiss. He's seen the video. He is an attorney, seems like a very capable and smart attorney, so he knows that these charges are baseless and unlawful, but yet he is continuing with this prosecution. Well, technically not him. He is transferring it. The chief state's attorney's office in Connecticut, they think that there is an appearance of a conflict here in New London, so they are looking to move this prosecution to a different judicial district with a different state's attorney. So I guess Paul can get out of it that way, saying, you know, he's not going to be the one handling it. I know you're watching, Paul. Thank you for being a nice guy, but this is an injustice, and you know it, Paul. You know it, Mr. Narducci. You know it. It's an injustice what's happening. You're a lawyer. You're a smart man. You know I did not commit any of these crimes, felony voyeurism, criminal trespassing, etc.
Would the situation have been different if you didn't have a camera there that day?
I would have been dead.
You would have been dead.
He would have killed me.
Yeah, that's why you spit.
Imagine there wasn't a camera. I'd have been dead. He would have told you that I threatened him. He already said, he lied. I threatened his life. I never threatened his life. They talk about how, you know, oh, we're underpaid. This guy's collecting a pension. The police chief of Groton is collecting a pension. And now he's a police chief, getting a six-figure salary.
Shame on them.
Double dipping against the taxpayers.
So what's your name, if you'd like to share, and where did you come from, and how'd you get here?
I'm Ray. I traveled up from Myrtle Beach, and
You took a flight here?
I took a flight here, flew into Providence. You know, I just felt it was important to be here, and I'm just surprised not, you know, crowd control at this point. This is such a situation. There should be a whole lot more people here.
It's going great. We're live. We've got about 1,600 people in here. And this is David Schuster, who does really great work. And he has done a really good piece on Sean. And Sean is on his way here. So, and I'll be going into court once he gets in. So I'll probably end the live stream. And then I'll do part 2 once court is done, when we start the protest officially. So, you know, lots of stuff here. So here, I wanted to hear the message from these young people here. Come on back. All right. So, what's your name? Where are you from? And what's your message?
I'm Zarek, and I'm from Groton, Connecticut, so, you know, just over the river where it happened. My message, I mean, this isn't just one thing. It's everywhere, all over the country. Every police department has its corruption, and it's something that needs to be uprooted and, you know, eradicated. So that's why I'm here today.
And you are local. This is awesome. And so since I want to make sure the camera, are we framed right here, sir? Yeah. Make sure everyone's in the frame. Now, since Sgt Bryan Fahey will be watching this, the Connecticut governor, Lamont, will be watching this. The head of the state troopers of Connecticut will be watching this. What message would you have directly first to deranged spitter llama, Sgt Bryan Fahey? He's going to watch this, so talk directly to him.
Yeah. For our elected officials, first off, they're elected to represent us and protect us and our rights, and it's their obligation to do so. And for our police officers, we entrust them with any sort of dignity to uphold our rights. And when they don't do that, they need to understand that there's consequences for that, and it's not just going to be let off lightly. And that's what we're here for.
God bless you. Okay, thank you for coming.
So you would think that things were going completely hunky-dory during this protest, right? I mean, I would think the same thing as well. That is until you stumble upon this part recorded by Leroy Truth, where he meets First Amendment Protection Agency, and this is apparently what happened to his equipment.
Leroy Truth.
Hey, hello there.
How you doing?
Hey,
FAPA.
Hey, John.
How we doing?
Good. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, pleasure to meet you too.
And what?
So, just outside the courtroom, took a picture with Mr. Sean Paul Reyes. Got my phone taken from me. Got my phone taken right away, and you know, now they're telling me I can't have it back till 5 o'clock.
They took your phone from you?
Yep. The guy came and ripped my phone right out of my hand, and now I can't have it back.
Did you get that on recording though? Him ripping the phone out of your hand?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, it was recording at the time, right?
We'll see. Yeah, I believe so.
Can you believe this?
I believe so.
Hey, hello there. So what is the story on recording here? I can't go inside and record?
No, sir.
Can I just record over here? And
Gotta be outside the building.
I mean, what's the statute or law that I can't just simply be here?
Outside the building.
Well, what's the statute or law? I'm like in this public.
I'm only gonna ask you one more time. Outside the building.
Right, and if I don't leave, I will leave. But if I don't leave, what would you do?
Outside the building.
Would you arrest me? Is that what you would do?
Sir, outside the building, please.
Look at this. Why? What tyrants they all are. I'm literally in a public area right now.
Outside the building.
Look, now they're coming at me. Look at that. Coming at me with force. They got the guns. They got the tasers ready. Do you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Connecticut courts. This is garbage. And this man had his phone stolen from him.
Absolutely.
So those scumbag cops inside of that courthouse literally stole this man's equipment and told him, like he's some kind of toddler of theirs, that you're not allowed to have it back until 5 o'clock. Yeah. Now whether or not that's true, what FAPA says here, I'm 99% certain that he's telling the truth. I am certain that once he gets his equipment back, he'll be able to prove it once and for all. Oh yeah, did I mention that? At the time of me recording this, he hasn't uploaded anything in the past few days. Not even a live stream or a short. Keep in mind I'm recording this on July 26th, so anything that happens between now and when this video is released might deem what I say to be obsolete. But taking those other things I said into consideration, what this implies with this channel being absent for the past few days is that they still at this point have not given back his equipment. So not only did they steal from FAPA, but they lied about giving it back at a specific time. Not a big shocker to me if I'm being honest. I mean, cops are legally allowed to lie to the people. Oh, but don't worry, it gets worse. It always gets worse. Remember when I hinted at that clip at the beginning of this video, which I stated was part of the reason why we're glad we didn't go to this protest? Well, here it is, with the only thing being censored are the many cuss words involved. Aside from that, viewer discretion advised.
No, you can't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm not out. It's all the chief's fault. This chief is a piece of shit. Whoa, that's crazy. This chief right here is a piece of coward. That's crazy. Gang members. Whoa. What are you guys doing? 5 cops, 5 He can't breathe. Yo, he can't breathe.
He can't breathe.
Y'all roughing him up. Y'all roughing him up.
Why don't you stop that shit? Why don't you stop that shit?
This is how
riots start. This is how it start riots. You're gonna start a riot. That's you. Pepper spray on people. You're out of control. You don't have a right to take that. Back up. Do not interfere with my arrest. You are under arrest. Stop moving. This is a public space.
You pigs. You guys are pigs. You pigs.
Now, as I've been implying before, I don't know exactly what this man was arrested for. Chances are the cops just got really angry at him and decided to frame him for some kind of crime that he supposedly did, just so they would have a reason to put hands on him. And as unfortunate as it is, neither Long Island Audit, Leroy Truth, or FAPA have released any kind of footage in regards to that unlawful arrest. Hopefully between now, the time of me recording this, and the day I release this, something involving that will be shown to the public. But until then, I think this should give a clear indication of just how tyrannical and corrupt this courthouse is. Not only against Sean Paul Reyes, but against everybody who's sided with him. Unfortunately for those tyrannical public servants, what they don't realize is that by them doing this, all they're doing is adding more fuel to the fire. No wonder they were surrounded by dozens of rightfully irate citizens with cameras. No wonder they needed several cops to arrest one person for officer safety. Never mind the fact that almost every time a cop tries to claim officer safety, it puts citizens in danger. Just ask those cops at Uvalde, Texas. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit off track here, so we're just going to end this video by leaving contact information down below, not only to the Groton PD once again, as well as Bryan Fahey himself, since he is the main perpetrator behind everything, but also to this courthouse for all of you to hold accountable. We encourage each and every one of you to be as respectful as can be if you decide to redress your grievances, but similarly to what the acronym of our channel says, let them all hear our roar. Even more importantly, we the people, please make sure you go subscribe to Leroy Truth, FAPA, and most importantly, Long Island Audit. And make sure all of these people know that recognizing our rights said hello. And as far as Attorney Shield goes, considering that we've talked about it all the time, we're just going to leave the QR code for you up here. Check out the description and the pinned comment for it if you can't scan the QR code. And make sure to use our promo code of ROR1776 upon checkout. All that being said, we the people, thank you once again for tuning in, and we sincerely hope you enjoyed this one. Like I said before, all things considered. But aside from that, never stop loving the good old Constitution.